Welcome back to my channel, guys. Untitled Tactical here. Today is going to be a product review video, a little range session for you guys. But before I get started, if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button down below, also that notification bell. That way when I upload new videos, you guys will be notified. Without further ado, today's video is going to be on the Smith & Wesson Compact Optics Ready. I've decided to not do an unboxing video on this just because there's plenty of them on YouTube. You guys can watch them. Basically comes in the box is the gun itself, some back straps, an extra mag, so you get two mags, two 15-round mags, and the gun lock, and of course the manual. But why did I choose this handgun? Plenty of reasons. I've always been a Glock guy. I've had plenty of Glocks in the past. Shot them, they shoot well, they're reliable, but something always just drew me back to the M&P series of pistols. Just some specs on the gun here. This is the 4-inch model. They do make a 4.25 and a 5-inch model. I decided to go with the compact 4-inch 15-round because it's going to be my go-to carry gun. Before we get started, let's make sure that this gun is unloaded. Magazine. Nothing in the chamber. Again, this is the compact optics ready model. It took me forever to find this gun because of what's happening around the world today. I guess any gun is almost impossible to find. You just got to go on the right time, the right day, and you'll be able to pick one up. This is a striker fired pistol, meaning that everything happens on the inside of the gun. No hammer to hit the striker, and then the gun goes off. Again, 15 rounds. If you live in a non-free state, you're going to get 10 rounds. Slide is stainless steel, armorite finished. I've been holstering this thing on and off for the past couple months here, and the wear is not noticeable. It's been phenomenal, actually. Just some changes that Smith & Wesson did to the M&P 2.0 line of pistols is they did upgrade the grip here to a more textured finish. Some people hate it, some people love it. I like it. It sucks your hand right into the grip here, and the gun does not move in recoil. Another thing they did was the front serrations here. Not sure if you can see them. Get right in the light there. Right up top here. These are nice for press checks. Yes, I said press checks. I like doing that because I run an optic on here, and I normally rack it from the back here, kind of slingshot it, but with the optic in the way, having these serrations in the front is really nice just because you can go ahead and press and see if you have a round in the chamber. Also has, speaking of that, it also has a loaded indicator witness hole here, so if you have anything in the chamber, it'll show, which is nice. Another upgrade they did was the trigger. Still has the hinge style trigger here. Let's go ahead and show you guys the trigger. Again, the gun is clear. It does. It's not. I guess it's not grit, but you can feel something in there. But it doesn't drag when you go down. So let's take up here. You hit the wall, and it's gonna break. The reset is kind of long, but as you guys saw, the reset kind of kicks your finger out a little bit. See? And then you got to go back just a little bit, you hit the wall, and then you're good to go again. The trigger on here is far better than the original series of M&P pistols. Another thing they did was the extended slide stop release here. On both sides, it's ambidextrous, which is nice. But it does protrude out just enough so you can get your thumb on it, which is super nice. Another thing they did was on the inside of here, there is a metal frame that runs all the way from the back. It goes all the way to the front. That just adds rigidity to the pistol itself. If you guys ever watch a pistol in slow motion, you can actually see the flex of the bottom polymer frame when it's being fired. You can't see with the naked eye, but slow motion you can actually see it flex. So with this metal frame on the inside here, helps it be that more rigid. The slide is stainless steel, armorite finish, and the finish has been holding up really good. I've been holstering this thing on and off with my T-Rex Arms Appendix holster, just doing dry fire in the house, and it's been holding up really, really nice. The barrel like I mentioned, is a 4-inch barrel, 1 in 10 twist. Super accurate, more accurate than I ever will be. So let's talk about the optics mounting system here. Basically, you're gonna get the gun itself. There's gonna be a plate on top that covers up the holes. You're gonna remove those 2 screws. Smith & Wesson gives you 7 plates for you to match with any optic that you desire. You're gonna put the plate on the slide itself, and then it comes with screws that you can use. I use the screws from Holosun here, and then you put the optic on top of the plate, and then you screw it into the slide. The nice thing about the M&P optics mounting system is that it mounts directly to the slide. A lot of people just jump to conclusions saying that, oh, it's on a plastic mounting plate and it's not going to hold up. The plastic mounting plate is basically just a spacer that covers the other holes that are on the slide itself. The optic sits on top, and then the screws mount directly to the slide itself, which is super secure. But I am going to be ordering a C&H Precision plate on here. They do make a metal plate with 2 metal bosses, and it fills up this gap right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It fills up that gap. That way the optic does not move back and forth and does not rely strictly only on the screws to hold the optic in place. Another thing that Smith & Wesson offered were these suppressor height sights. These are not night sights, but they are steel, which is nice. 3 dots. And on the Holosun here, I'm not sure if you can see it, it barely makes it over the optic, which makes it a lower 1/3, which is what I preferred. Some people like the absolute co-witness. If you don't know what that is, lower 1/3 is the iron sight sits just barely over the optic, so you can barely see it. Absolute co-witness is when the iron sights sit directly right in the middle of the plane of view of the optic. It just depends on user preference. The optic I chose, for sure you guys have seen, is the Holosun 507C version 2. They do make the X2. I decided to go with the version 2 just because it looks cooler with these big buttons on here. If you guys don't know, Holosun was sued by Trijicon for using these big buttons. I don't know why, but it is what it is. And they decided to go back with the small buttons on the side here. But enough talking, let's get out to the range, which is my backyard, and we're gonna do some shooting with this guy. Alright, as you guys saw, the Smith & Wesson performed great. Flat shooting gun. I do recommend it. Again, M&P 2.0, optics ready. She's getting dirty. Another thing I noticed is that the lens gets really dirty because it sits pretty close to the ejection port here. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the new Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0s, or what your favorite Smith & Wesson is, favorite handgun, favorite carry gun. And also leave comments down below for any suggestions, any type of video you guys want to see, anything you guys want to change. I'm more than happy to listen and take those into consideration. But again, if you guys enjoy videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Until next time, you guys, be safe.